All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Let's go right back out to the Bordas & Bordas hotline. We got Pete out in Squirrel Hill. What's up, Pete?
Hey, guys. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Hey, Rich, I'm watching this game, and I called last night and talked to Bob and Gene. I'm not a fan of Joe Madden at all. But how do you have a Gold Glove outfielder on a bench, Jason Hayward, and have that guy in right field and that guy in left field with the game on the line?
Well, you know what? I mean, Petey made a great play there in the 8th inning.
Rich, it was a ground ball hit right to him. He made a throw.
Made a good throw. Yeah, 96 miles per hour.
The botched play he made on the and a Major League outfielder got to catch a fly ball.
Oh, that hit off his glove. I completely agree with you that. My dad always taught me, Gene, I'm sure you heard this, if it hits your glove, it's an error, right?
Amazing,
I always say, I've always thought that.
And if you were in the Chicago, like in the press corps, and do you ask that question to him after the game? Why is that guy in right field? He's a catcher. And Schwarber on Dickerson's sacrifice fly that won the game, Rich, he caught the ball backpedaling 2 feet above his head. You got to get in position to be.
Well, Joe Madden's a genius. You can't question him. You know, these guys are.
I don't know why Hayward wasn't playing. That is a good question.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, he's their what, $100 and some million man too. They spent a lot of money to get that guy.
And Rich, about a contract for George Bell. I mean, a mega contract. Boris, the best bet for that, Rich, is going to be the American League, the DH, because he's going to be 27 this year. And you can't give that type of money to somebody who doesn't impact the game on the field or on the base path.
You know, Pete, let me flip this around. If the Pirates somehow figured out a 6-year, 7-year deal, wouldn't you be for it? Don't you think it would help win the fans back? Don't you think that would go a long way?
What would you say the max would be? Maybe $20 million a year?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking potentially it's going to be a $100 million deal. No way you look at it.
You can't give him 10 years. 250 or 300.
No.
They're going to look at the age. He's going to be 27 this year.
I mean, 6 years, $100 million. Is that doable?
Well, no, I would go 20 million a year. So if you would say do maybe 7 for 150 million, okay, to keep him, that I think is a good deal. But you can't go 10 years for
No, I agree with you not going 10 years.
So
I mean, what do you?
All right, guys.
Thanks a lot, Pete.
You know what? I'm disappointed that the Cubs won a World Series under Mann because I think he stinks. Actually,
I don't. No one's a big fan of that guy. It seems like. You have anything to add, Gene?
Joe Madden's an excellent manager. Anybody would like to have him.
Let's go out to Mike and Punxsy. What's up, Mike?
Hi, Rich and Gene.
Hey,
thanks for taking my call.
No problem.
It looks like this National League Centrals is really going to be a slugfest this year. Any one of those 5 teams could win it. There's not going to be any wild card come out of this division because they're just going to beat each other up. And me and a lot of other Pirate fans are going to be very disappointed again if they don't go out to help this team get something before the trading deadline at the end of July. The offense is decent, but there's some pitchers out there that they could get. You know, Madison Bumgarner's out there, Zach Wheeler. We do have some good minor league prospects and some fairly good outfielders on our team right now. Can't we go out and get one or both of those? What do you think?
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I mean, I think the Pirates will look to do that if it makes sense for them at the deadline. Don't forget, we're still 3.5 weeks from the deadline. We've seen this team lose 7 in a row, 8 in a row. That could happen again. That would all go out the window if that happened. But yeah, the Pirates have shown, you know, in other years that if they were close, they would make deals. They just haven't made a deal for the one player that can put them over the top.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that. They thought maybe Chris Archer was that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they make deals that put them over the top, but I think I could definitely see them dealing like a Corey Dickerson or a Melky Cabrera. You know, typical Pirates move that they're right in the middle of contending or not contending, so they'll make a move like half in, half out kind of move. You know.
We just have to wait and see how that plays out. I mean, do I agree that they should add somebody if they're in a position to do something in the division? Obviously, sure.
Hey, Gene, I'm the big idiot. On June 4th, I said they should be trading the whole outfield.
We make mistakes on the show all the time. Call us.
Yeah. So, and now they're
don't beat yourself up.
Kind of in contention. You know, so I'm anxious to see what happens here. I'm anxious to see what happens here in the next couple of weeks. We had to take a break. Back to wrap things up. Coming up next. Stay right there.